Yo, what is up guys? Mahd Sani here, and today I'll be talking to you guys about the bench press and how you can get stronger in it, and show you guys the tips that worked for me when I tried increasing my bench press and getting stronger. So I went from not being able to even bench 185 pounds around 6 months ago to now being able to bench 235 pounds, and this was all in a matter of 6 months. And by implementing these tips, I was able to consistently increase the weight on the bar every week and actually reach my goal of benching 225 pounds, which was about a month ago, and now recently I benched 235 pounds. So now I've been seeing an increase in my bench press quite frequently because of these tips. So yeah, let's get started. So firstly, I'm sure many of you guys already know the proper form of the bench press. Obviously, making sure that your shoulder blades are retracted, making sure your back is arched and your head and butt are on the bench. But what most people don't know is the essential component of leg drive. So what leg drive is basically using your lower body to drive the weight up, and this is actually pretty difficult to activate, but once you activate it, I can guarantee that your guys' bench press will increase by at least 10 to 20%. So the best way to help activate leg drive is by actually thinking of driving your heels into the ground, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs, and breathing in slowly. And as soon as you're about to push the weight up, just squeeze your glutes and breathe out. And right now I'll show you guys a few clips of me using leg drive and me not using leg drive, so you guys can tell the difference between leg drive and not using leg drive. So firstly, this clip here, you guys can see that I'm coming down slowly, pausing for a second, and right before I bring the weight up, my legs move a little bit, and you guys can see that that's actually activating leg drive. And because of leg drive, I'm able to easily move this weight up. And now in the next clip, this is a clip where I'm not using leg drive, and in this I'm only using my upper body, so I'm only using my chest, shoulders, and triceps. And this is also fine, the form looks fine, but you're not using leg drive, so you're missing out on a lot of strength. And that's why I recommend that you guys learn how to activate leg drive as soon as possible, because this is an essential component of your form, and once activated, your guys' bench press will increase significantly. So the next tip is high frequency. Obviously, to increase your weight in any exercise, you guys have to do that exercise more frequently. So for the bench press, I recommend at least training it twice a week minimum. You can even do it 3 times a week, do it every other day, rest in between. But me personally, I did it twice a week because I also had to train like my deadlift and squat multiple times as well. So I used to bench on Monday and Friday, and during this time I didn't use the same rep ranges or set ranges. I made sure that on Monday I did 5x5, so 5 sets of 5 reps of a heavyweight, and then on Friday I did 4x10, so I did 4 sets of 10 reps of a relatively lower weight, like RPE 7 or 8. And this was just to burn it out and give different rep ranges, because I didn't want to just focus on strength, I wanted to focus on hypertrophy as well. So make sure you train bench press more frequently, at least twice a week minimum. You can even do it 3 times a week, but no more than 3, that'll be too frequent. So just keep it between 2 to 3 times a week, and make sure you use different rep ranges and focus on progressive overload. So progressive overload, I've talked about this in my videos before as well. It's basically when you add weight to the bar every week. So let's say you're doing a 5x5 and you complete 1 set of 5x5 properly. So let's say you're doing 185 pounds 5x5 and you do that full 5 sets 5 reps. Then next week when you come, put on 2.5 pounds more, do 190 pounds 5x5, and you might fail on the fourth set and get only 4 reps, but that's why you got to keep repeating and complete a full 5x5 and then add weight every week. So you should be able to add weight at least every 2 weeks for sure, or every 3 weeks. If it takes too long and you're not adding weight for that long, then you're probably at a plateau. So you guys probably have to see your nutrition and your training plan. You might be eating less calories, that's why you're not able to get stronger. So you also have to make sure that you're in a caloric surplus so you can get stronger. And now finally guys, for the bench press, you also have to make sure you're focusing on the accessory movements. The bench press is not only about the chest, it's also about your shoulders and triceps, so you guys have to make sure that you're training them as well. So for the shoulders, I recommend the best exercise is by far the standing overhead military press. and train for strength in this as well. It's a really good compound movement. And for your triceps, I would recommend the close grip bench press. The close grip bench press also activates your chest and shoulders and really helps at that lockout part of the bench press when you're trying to get that weight up at the end. So when you're bringing the weight down, right here is where it uses the chest the most, but when you're at the lockout part, like right after the middle point, that's when it uses triceps and shoulders. And that's where I see a lot of people tend to fail, me myself as well. I used to fail right at the lockout point. I used to get the weight up right here, but at the lockout point I always used to fail, and that was due to my lack of strength in my triceps. And because of that, I started doing more close grip bench press, and that helped me a lot. So make sure you use your accessory movements and train your triceps and shoulders as well as your lats and legs. Obviously, the bench press, don't think of it just as a chest exercise. It also uses multiple muscles in your body. So yeah, those are my best tips for you to increase your bench press. Just make sure you guys have proper form. Make sure you guys learn how to activate leg drive, because that really helps, and because you use your whole lower body to bring the weight up, not just your upper body. So that really helps in bringing more weight up and increase strength. And then obviously high frequency, at least twice a week. Focus on progressive overload and focus on the accessory movements such as close grip bench press, shoulder press, lateral raises, and any other secondary muscles that you use in the bench press. Just make sure you train them as well. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. Hopefully this video helps you guys out and you guys can also get a stronger bench press. I'm also trying my best to at least reach 250 pounds in a couple of months. I'm also bulking, and my bulk is about to end soon, probably by the end of March, and then I'll be cutting. I've actually gained quite a bit of weight, but obviously I'm trying to get that 500-pound deadlift soon, and hopefully that video can be out for you guys as well. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and let me know which topics you guys would like me to cover next, and I'll see you guys next time.